at this beautiful little waterfall right here. Hey y'all, I'm RVA Hiker Girl, and today I am at Shenandoah River State Park, and I am just walking along to my campsite. I am doing a mid-week camp out. It is hump day, and why not? During the week, there's not as many people when you go to these state parks, so I'm taking advantage of that. Earlier today, I did a hike on the river trail, so I will show you footage of that. And stay tuned to see where I'm camping. My camp spot tonight is right on the Shenandoah River. It's going to be awesome sleeping next to the river tonight. If you've watched any of my other videos, you guys know how much I love a great campsite by the water. Anyway, I'm going to take you with me and show you my campsite, show you what I'm cooking over the campfire. So tonight I thought I would do some Chinese food and have some sake by the campfire. It's really windy, so bear with me because I didn't bring my microphone, my dead cat that goes on my microphone because it's been acting up. So anyway, come along with me and let's go check out this park. Overlook. It just stopped raining, so all those clouds are hopefully moving away and clearing up to blue skies that are behind them. I think this makes me spoiled. A primitive camping site having a cart so you don't have to haul in all your stuff, but you have a cart to actually carry it to your campsite. Man, I'm getting spoiled. Here is our campsite, number 5. Let me show you around. Alright, so the tent is going to go right here, right in front of the water. You can actually go right down. Get in the water right there if you want to. So I have to give YouTube credits to the channel where I actually found this site. Oh, I'm holding my battery supply right now. So Wandering Out Yonder is a YouTube channel, and they're also on Instagram, and it's 2 ladies, and they did actually a tour of this campground, and I will link their video below for you so you can actually see it. And that's how I found this exact camp spot, number 5, because if you watch my channel, you know how I love a water view, and you can't beat this one. So thank you, ladies, for doing that tour of the campground. And yeah, you're the reason I came out to this Virginia State Park again to camp, so thank you. So you have a barbecue and a fire pit. It's really a big spot. Jay's unloading all of our stuff. There is a big box right here. And I mean, you don't drive here, so all of this is more tent space. Being pulled. This is the way to go, guys. After getting all the stuff to the car, and now we're going back to the car. Man, Jay Bird is working hard up there. You're not a horse. That is where the compostable toilets are, but there's a bathhouse. So can use that if you prefer. It's really windy down here, but look at how beautiful it is on the Shenandoah River. And this is what it looks like from my view from the tent. Not too bad. It's about 7 o'clock, so it's not very bright out there right now. All right, so this is the sake that we are having tonight with our Chinese food. Okay, so what do I think about the sake? I'm not too sure what I think about it. Kind of tastes like stale wine. I don't know, that's the only kind of description I can give. If you can hear me over the wind by the river. All right guys, super easy tonight. I got some pre-made dumplings. So mine are the vegetable, Jaybird's are the chicken, and I made a homemade dumpling sauce right there that we're gonna dip them in. And then I am gonna make, this is one of my favorite things from Trader Joe's. It's a vegetable fried rice, but I'm going to saute some onions, corn, some sugar snap peas, and I already pre-steamed broccoli first. Then I'm gonna cook up the fried rice. I'm also gonna cook up this tofu into little squares. Do chicken, beef, whatever you want, if that's your thing. And I'm just gonna season it with pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and coconut aminos. And that's gonna be our protein with our rice and our dumplings tonight. Great thing about buying pre-made dumplings, they're already cooked and all you have to do is warm them up over the campfire. Nice and easy. All right, Jaybird's chicken dumplings and my veggie dumplings are all done. And I'll put the recipe for this dumpling dipping sauce, which is just sesame oil, rice wine vinegar, coconut aminos, and one more thing that I can't remember. Oh, chili sauce, but I'll leave it down in the description. I switched from cooking on this thing because it's so slanted. You see how slanted that is? So cooking on this one now, it's much easier. Okay, so I took the tofu out after I put the coconut aminos in. So the onions, I didn't bother cleaning out the pan because you want all the flavors of that coconut aminos. So that's why the onions are that color from the soy sauce, if you will. And this is just what I had at home. I had broccoli, so I steamed some. I had some sugar snap peas, and I had some corn that I cut off the cob. So just whatever you have at home, just use it. And I'm going to add the rice right to that after this finishes warming up, and that's really going to be it. All right, time to add the rice. You can use any sort of rice, fried rice. This already has a bunch of vegetables in it, as you can see. I'm just going to stir that all around. So I prefer this over soy sauce. This is just coconut oil, coconut aminos. And Bragg's makes one of these as well. But I'm just going to pour a little of this over while it's cooking. It's hard to video and cook at the same time. Alright guys, I have 2 dumplings left over, but this is my fried rice that was frozen from a bag that I added some veggies to, and my tofu that I cooked with some liquid aminos. So that's what's for dinner tonight by the campfire.
What do I have to put on here? The coconut aminos on here?
We can try it and see how you like it first.
Oh, you already flavored it when you're cooking.
Was trying to come back up to the overlook to see if I could get a sunset, but the sun is going to set behind those mountains, so you could see maybe a little bit of color starting to happen, but I'm not sure that I'm going to see very much. It's sunny over there on that side of the mountain and very cloudy over here. But, oh well, you can't have them all the time. It is so cold. I didn't bring my puffy jacket up here because we're on the top of the mountain and the wind is just whipping up here. So anyway, I'm going back to the campsite and get my layers so I don't freeze to death. That's all of the sunset we're gonna get. So, oh well. So just sitting here enjoying the fire at the campsite. I will link below when I hiked here. There's no signal here. Ugh, the smoke's coming this way, of course. I believe there's no signal, so I can't look up when I hiked here last time. But it was when it was cold. I think it was like a year and a half ago, and it was so pretty then too. But I'll link that video below, and also I will link my morel mushrooms. So in Virginia, March through May is prime morel hunting season. So we're about at the end of it now because this is the beginning of May. And I went to go down to my spot today to see if where I found so many last year were still there, but I didn't have enough time to make it down quite that far down the trail. But we did go on the river trail, which is the trail that I went on last time, which you saw footage of earlier. And it was just beautiful. So tomorrow I'm going to get up and go hike Kennedy Peak, which is from Massanutten Mountain, not too far from here. I think it's about a 20-minute drive, but I'm going to do that in a separate video. So stay tuned for that one next week. All right, well, just going to stay here and enjoy the beautiful Shenandoah River over there next to this campfire and the rest of my sake. Cheers, guys. Hey guys, just in the tent for the night. So the primitive, what they call a primitive campground here at Shenandoah River State Park really isn't primitive. Yes, you hike into it, but they have wagons that you can carry your stuff, and it literally is not even a tenth of a mile. They have a compostable restroom, but they also have a bathhouse with showers and sinks and toilets. So it's really not primitive. It's just tent camping, and then you have all the luxuries that in your car that's just pretty close. Anyway, I like it. It's beautiful here. I definitely will come back for sure. Anyway, I'm going to turn in for the night so I can get up early tomorrow to go on that hike. So I'll see you in the morning. Just a very quick breakfast today. Blueberry coconut yogurt for me and strawberry banana Greek yogurt for Jaybird, and we're just having some cranberry orange muffins. Well, I guess it's time to start packing up. I'm right here packing up the tent, and I saw a bunch of movement out there, and I don't know if you can see, but there's like, I don't know, 6 or 7 river otters out there. You could see the water moving. I don't know if you can actually see them. I think they just went under, but it looks like a whole big family out there. They just popped up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of them. Good morning, guys. So funny story before I wrap up this video about last night. So I kept hearing these noises last night in the tent. And at one point I was hearing this hissing sound, and I thought it was probably like a possum, so I hit like the side of the tent and really didn't hear anything. And then I started hearing things like being knocked over, and I'm like, is there a bear in the campsite? And so, and even before that, when I got out to pee early in the night, I saw 2 mice scurry by, and so I'm like, oh, good gravy. I don't want to worry about mice eating through my gear tonight. But anyway, so that was the first thing that kind of made me realize, okay, there's some other critters out here, even though, I know that. Anyway, so I got up, and it wasn't a bear at all. We had left the tablecloth on the table, and the wind had picked up. So the sake bottle had turned over, and one of Jason's cans of seltzer water had turned over. And so the sounds that I heard, what sounded like something rummaging through our campsite, was just stuff falling over. So anyway, I got up, took all that down, and put it away so it wouldn't blow away. But yeah, funny story. Needless to say, I didn't sleep very much because I kept thinking there was a bear around the campsite, which, as you saw earlier, there's all kinds of signs. And of course, there's black bear all in these woods. But anyway, all right, guys, thanks so much for joining me for this midweek camping trip. I am off. Once we take this big old cart up to the car, about 20 minutes from here is the Kennedy Peak trailhead that's on Massanutten Mountain, and it's about a 5-mile hike, and that will be next week's video, that hike. So stay tuned and check that video out. All right, guys, until next time.